gospel, it surprised me that people would laugh at me. Now, Dave was always good to me, and he would do other things that I wanted him to do. He'd go to the grocery store with me. He'd go to the zoo. He'd play with the kids.
We can't watch the wall, so we're doing some forward.
Go get something from the store that I needed, but on Saturday he wanted to play golf, and on Sunday he wanted to watch football. Now, basically, I could have had a better attitude, and I could have thought, well, the golf will take 5 hours, go early, go play, and we'll go out to dinner tonight and do this, that, or something else. But oh no, I didn't want him to go. And the way that I had learned from being around my father to control people was through throwing fits and being angry and pouting and letting them know through my actions and my body language that I did not like what they were doing. And then on Sunday, we'd go to church and he'd want to watch football. And, you know, really the game was only about 2 hours and a half, but every stinking weekend would be ruined for me because I would get mad because he wasn't doing what I wanted him to do. And so usually it went something like this. On Sunday morning, we'd go to church, Mr. and Mrs. Spiritual with their home Bible study, called into ministry now, going to be world changers and earth shakers. And we would get in some kind of a fight on Sunday morning. Maybe because he had played golf on Saturday, maybe because he was going to watch football on Sunday, maybe because we were late and I was blaming him or he was blaming me. Whatever the case was, we'd usually end up in some kind of strife on Sunday morning. So we'd fight all the way to church, ranting and raving, screaming and yelling. Then the kids would start crying in the back seat. They would get mad and he'd say, "Shut up back there, shut up." And they say today he'd hit the wrong one and they'd start crying. So by the time we'd get to church, we were so stinking mad, but the first greeter at the door we saw, we had a total transformation. Well, praise the Lord. Glory to God. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, we're just fine. Praise God. How are you, Dr. Joyce? Praise the Lord. You know, that's the answer to everything. Well, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Well, we'd just go in and get our seat. We had front row seats because, you see, we were in leadership. And our name was on the seat. So we took our position and everybody admired us and we'd shout and clap and jump and praise during worship. We bring the sacrifice of praise into the house of the Lord. And I would stand there and think, standing next to him, singing the songs, I surrender all. And I'd be thinking, if he thinks I'm cooking him anything to eat today, because as far as I'm concerned, he can starve to death. If he's going to watch football all day, I am not going to cook and feed him. And then we'd get back in the car and fight all the way home. Then they would watch football. And I'm not real sure why we do this, but every time that Dave would watch football and not do what I wanted him to, I would get mad and work. I'd clean house. Do any of you clean house when you get mad? I don't know what sense that makes. Well, I do know. We do it first of all because it makes us feel more pitiful. Now you see, I work all the time, and everybody else around here just plays and enjoys themselves and just looks at me Sunday and I'm working. Is anybody helping me? Oh, no, nobody's helping me. So we had a vacuum sweeper back then that was called a filter cleaner. I don't know if you ever had one of those. I guess you had to live in another generation, but it was a little, box type thing, and it had this huge long hose on it. And so the kitchen would be here, and the family room where Dave was here. And then the rest of the house was, like back in here. Well, I made sure that every few minutes I found some reason to go through that room where Dave was at. Because I so much wanted him to say, "What are you doing?" So I could say, "Working as usual." Come on, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I'm already half worn out from the fit I threw going to church and all the pretense. Now, I'm mad again. I'm cleaning house. I should be resting, like everybody else, but no, I'm cleaning house. And I'm slamming doors and drawers. I'm making noise. I'm kicking the dishwasher. I'm loading laundry in the laundry thing. I'm going back and forth through that room with this vacuum sweeper. Going back and forth. And I remember one day when I walked through there so spitfire mad I was about to die, this man said to me, "Honey, if you're going to the kitchen, would you make me an iced tea?" see, the thing was this was all my deal, and he didn't even know that I was upset, nor did he care. He was just going to enjoy his football game and wanted me to go make him an iced tea. I wanted to slap him upside the head and pour the tea on his head. Well, I would just go back and forth, and the more I did that, the more he ignored me, and I don't know if the man actually knew something was wrong and just wasn't going to play my games, or if he really didn't get it. But then ultimately I would go to the very back of the house in the bathroom that was the furthest back in the house, and I would sit down on the floor of the bathroom. I don't know, why do I always go to the bathroom? It's just a lonely place, I don't know. Waste your life down the toilet or whatever, I don't know. But I'd go to the bathroom and I'd sit in the floor and I would cry. I'd feel so sorry for myself. And God gave me a revelation on why women cry in the bathroom. We cry in the bathroom because there's a big mirror in there. And every one of us, when we're done, we stand up, we go to the mirror, we look at ourselves, your eyes are blood red, your hair is a big mess, and you look at yourself and go, ah! Come on, how many of you cry in the bathroom, look in the mirror? I got you. Okay, now, I'm just about dead from emotions. I've got a headache, a neck ache, a backache. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm a nervous wreck. I'm tied up in knots. Still don't have my own way. And here I go for my last-ditch effort. Through the family room one more time. Only this time now, I'm really putting it on. And finally, he would say, "Is anything wrong?" And the stupidest of the stupid, I have been carrying on like that all day just to get some kind of concern from him. He finally says, "Is anything wrong?" And I say, "No, what makes you think something's wrong?" I mean, are we nuts or what? Come on, give God some praise for revelation. Well, you know what's going to happen today? I tell you what, I have been set free. Today I will go home from this meeting where I have worked all weekend, and Dave has sat there. In his special padded chair that we carry on the road. For him to sit in. Now, I understand his work listening to me too. And I do appreciate him sitting there. I'm not making light of it. But the point is, he will not be as tired as I am. So we will go home. We will get into our city. We'll get something to eat. We'll go home. And Dave will get his golf club and go straight to the driving range. Because he needs to relieve stress. But the good news is, I'll just be as happy as I can be when he goes. Hallelujah. Because that means I get the remote control. I get the TV. There's no noise in the house. The whole thing is mine. I can walk around my house and say, "Thank you, Jesus." Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Tomorrow, we will get up. And we'll spend a little time together. And Dave has football tickets. He's going to the football game. I will say, "Thank you, Jesus." Now, does that mean I don't love Dave and don't like to be with him? No. I love him to pieces. But we've been locked up in a hotel room together for the last 3 days.